Yeah, let's see. Coach LaFavers, you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. We're joined by Rick LaFavers, head coach of Ridgepoint. Well, Coach, what's this like as you get ready to play into 2021? How about that? That's weird. You get to play football in January. Football now is the goal.
It's a blessing. In college, everybody's trying to get to the New Year's Day Bowl and to be able to play a high school, round 4 playoff game on New Year's Day is really something special. And, probably won't be ever done. First time in Texas history, and probably won't be done again.
Coach, you started with 2 losses. You lose to Dickinson, you lose to C.E. King, and then you rattle off 8 in a row. What was kind of the turning point? Was it, COVID related? Was it chemistry because you were new coming there, didn't have a lot of time with the kids? But what's been kind of the difference to have y'all turn the corner so quickly?
Well, they just have continued to improve each week. I got hired in March, and my first day on the job was supposed to be March 19th, the week after spring break, but we never came back from spring break due to COVID. So didn't get to see them all spring. We got shut down this summer as a school district, so didn't get to work out with them. And so my first time with them and our staff was September 7th. There was guys that I hired that the first day I saw them was September 7th, face to face. And so we had 4 weeks to prepare, coaching staff and new teams and everybody getting to learn everybody when we opened up with Dixon and C. King. And so that played a little bit into it of just kind of, figuring things out. And then as the game slowed down and they got comfortable with what we're trying to do schematically and learn us and us learn them, we just continue to improve, throughout the season. And now I think we're kind of hitting our stride and it's showing.
Is it one of those things that you mentioned hitting your stride? Because it seems like your offensive unit has really hit their stride. Bird Manuel Jr., Keith Jackson is a guy that I don't think gets a lot of talk. And he seems like a bowling ball going down the alley and just knocking down all the pins right now. What has it been like having him running the ball for you over 1,000 yards on the season?
Well, just it gives us tremendous balance. We have great receiving core. The best I've ever been around as far as depth from top to bottom. And quarterback Bert Emanuel has dual threat and done a lot with his legs as well as his arm. And so Keith just allows us to keep defenses honest, and he's over 200 pounds and you got plenty of speed and just does a good job of just kind of body blow, and then he'll hit you one for an explosive, as we saw Saturday. And really he's just been a great difference maker for us, in these playoff runs.
Coach, you also got to talk about your offensive line. And there's a tackle on y'all's offensive line by the name of Austin LaFavers. I don't know if you know this guy, but what's it been like coaching your son and seeing, he's had to also make the transition over and them having great success. And, you can say this along with every coach in the country. It really starts up front. How has that unit really performed for you?
They've done tremendous. And yes, it's a blessing to coach my son. He actually did not come with me to Lamar. We lived in Siena, and so he had grown up with all these guys, and so he had chose to stay at points. So this is the first time I've been able to coach him, and it's been a blessing and just, kind of a God thing, and the stars kind of aligned for everything to work out. But getting back to the offensive line, they're all big up front. We got 2 tackles, and Caleb Rocky and Calvin Harvey that are 6'4", 6'5". I think Calvin is 6'7", and they're both over 300 pounds, and both guards are big. 280-pound guys, and our center Carson Stowe, and so they've just been a great, solid. You kind of the unsung heroes. You forget about them. They do great protection, and obviously in our run game have moved guys around, and it's been a tremendous job being consistent.
Talking right now with Rick LaFavers, the head coach of Ridgepoint. Coach, you've gotten wins against 7 Lakes to open up the playoffs. You beat Jersey Village. You beat Atascocita by 11 last week. And And now, I mean, now it's here. You knew this collision was going to happen if you got this far, and now it's North Shore standing on the other side. How do you get ready for this team, and what does your team have to do to come out with a victory on Friday against the defending state champions?
Well, we just, again, continue to improve. I think that's something that we focused on, is control what you can control and find ways to get better each week. And that's, I think, been a secret to our success is this ball club has continued to improve week by week, and focus on that. Obviously, North Shore, number 2 team in the country and defending state champion, gives you lots to prepare for and concern yourself with. They're an elite program. Coach K and his staff, do a tremendous job coaching and getting their players in positions to be successful. They don't give you anything. You got to work for every inch in all phases of the game, and so we got a work cut out for us. But looking forward to it. Our guys will be in here this afternoon, and we'll get to work on it.
Keys to the games and X's and O's are one thing. The other thing is the mystique of North Shore, and it is hard when people get off the bus and see, the Galena Park Stadium and the banners and, just kind of what they've accomplished over the past couple of years. How do you get your guys' mind, just get the mind right? It's, the game's mental. How do you get them to say, hey, we can win this game mentally?
Yeah, just, focus on what you control. All that stuff's in the past. That's what's awesome about sports, and each year it brings on a new team, chemistry, new players, and such. And so we had nothing to do with their past success. And this is a new ball club, and you just focus on that. And you go out there and do what you can, execute your job, see where the chips fall.
Coach, before we let you go this afternoon, because I know you got to get back to work getting ready for North Shore, just how much fun are you having right now? This is fun, right? I mean, 4 rounds deep. I mean, let's be honest. Raising that gold ball week after week becomes fun.
It doesn't get old. I can tell you that, no doubt. I'm just trying to enjoy. I've had a lot of people reach out to me, coaches in the coaching world, just that have been there before, and just tell me to remind me to enjoy it. Sometimes you can get tunnel vision and not reflect on the moments, but it's fun. And that takes a lot. When I was coaching in college, this is bowl season, and those are always the most fun practices. And there's no school, really no distractions, and get to come up here and practice and then go home. And it's much like a college atmosphere. So we're enjoying it and looking forward to it.
All right, he is Rick LaFavers. They are the Ridgepoint Panthers. They take on North Shore this Friday. The first game, Texas High School football game of 2021, will be North Shore versus Ridgepoint Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Coach, we appreciate the time. Best of luck on Friday.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.